35 songs, so it's not that many. I mean, we can do like different sets every night of the week. Like in America, we changed at least 7 songs, I think, every night, because there are people. Another reason, there are people following us around. I mean, in Europe even more so. There's like a bunch of people that number in their hundreds that kind of like will follow us around an entire country and see every show. So it's partly for that reason as well, that you kind of think, well, if they're bothering to do that, then. But it's mainly and primarily because it's more fun to do a song and you're not quite sure how it's going to turn out, or if I can remember the third verse. It's just, it actually adds a little bit to the stage performance. It makes every night unique and it keeps everyone on their toes. And there's 10 approximately that are kind of favourites, you know, like Just Like Heaven or In Between Days, things that if we didn't play, people would go away from the concert thinking, why didn't they play, you know, my favourite song? And in the old days, I didn't really care about that so much, but now I sort of think it's a bit kind of like cutting off your nose, you know, because why bother playing the concert if you're not interested in what the audience think? So the audience will become much more important to the group as a whole, I think.
Show me how you do that trick. Look makes me scream, she said. Look makes me laugh, she said. Put her arms around my neck. Show me how you do it. I promise that I'll run away with you. I'll run away with you.
Essentially, I would find life unbearably pointless if I wasn't creating something. That's at the core of what I do. And whether it's called The Cure or whatever it was, that's kind of secondary. I mean, I'm playing music and writing songs because I found that I find that's the way that I can express myself best.
Most residential studios are big country houses that have been turned into a studio. Very expensive to stay on. We realised that you can rent a house for yourself and then it's totally yours, you know, sort of to all intents and purposes, and just bring your own gear in and you can work at your own pace, whereas if you're staying somewhere and you know you're paying £1,000 a day or something and there's staff there, sort of you feel like you're a visitor, whereas you can make this place your own.
I am gone from here.
Yeah, I'd just say to everyone, are you writing? How do you feel about doing new records? And then we get together, we listen to each other's tapes, and just the whole thing kind of just tumbles into shape, really. It's always very, very haphazard the way that we work. But I've written down chords that I think will work just now, but whether they will or not, I've no idea, because they're not based on...
We never sit down and say, when should we make an album? It just sort of happens and materialises.
Robert will, when he's accumulated some songs that he's happy with, will get, you know, you'll get a call from him and say, I've written these songs, we should go down and put them down. Have you done any yourself? And then you sort of lie and say, yeah, I've done a few.
I don't believe any group that claims to work as a democracy, because it just can't. You can't have a group that works as a committee. I mean, everyone has their input, but ultimately the responsibility for the songs rests with me, because I'm having to write words and I'm having to sing over, and if I don't believe in the song, then I just can't do it. So 4 goes and then the chorus bit, which is just once through and then 4 goes. Right.
Well, the process of the way we write and record has been the same, really. We will go away and we come up with, we'll put ideas down on the Porter studio, and then we all get together and sort of sit around and play each other ideas.
But normally we would just sit down and kind of play through it a few times and see what feels the most comfortable tempo, how everyone feels about what they're playing individually.
All our demos are there.
Yeah, that's something. There's a chord in there sounds a bit weird.
This one, on the second line in the chorus, I understand why that goes like FCFT, but you feel like you should go to the G, don't you? And
Yeah,
I
you
understand.
don't want to, 'cause
You want to save it.
we'll use that.
And it's very rare that I'll sit down and write a song, but gradually over a period of time you get enough material there, hopefully, if you're living outside of a box, that you can pick up on things. I try and take things, if I read something that I really like, I just make a note of it as an idea for something else. I kind of write all the time. I'm not really for songs. I just write because I find it's a way of relieving my stress levels.
I ride into your town on a big black Trojan horse. I'm looking to have some fun, some kind of trigger-happy intercourse. Club America salutes you, says the girl on the door. We accept all major lies, we love any kind of fraud. So go on and enjoy. Go on and enjoy.
I've always really shied away from being a songwriter because I think then you start to observe life and people, and you don't actually take part. You're kind of always watching. I hate that. I mean, I drink too much to be a good observer anyway.
Follows me down to the sound of the sea. Steps to the side and stares up at me. Is this how it happens? Is this how it feels? Is this how it starts? Is this how it starts?
I really like Duty Crush. I think it's a really good song.
I think that's lyrically one of the best songs Robert's ever written. The words just work brilliantly.
Or maybe it's more like a moth to a flame. She brushes my face with her smile. Forget about stars for a while. She made up. Meanwhile, millions of miles away, swept away. The incoming comet rushes Jupiter's space and disappears away.
Duty Crush was really about the comet crash of a couple of years ago, as an analogy for a failed sexual encounter and how you kind of build people up. Everyone was keyed up to expect the comet to kind of hit Jupiter, and Jupiter was going to explode. Unless you had a pretty powerful telescope, you couldn't see anything at all. And it just made me laugh, and it was that sort of sense of like this big build-up, and the next day people were saying, that was rubbish. I was thinking it wasn't rubbish, it was incredible, but it wasn't what you expected, and that was the analogy. Half of me thinks that if it's a good song, you can play it on an acoustic guitar and you should be able to stand up in front of someone and sing it, and it's a good song. That's a really old-fashioned half of me that thinks that. It's like the buskers test. I hate buskers, but I've through the years I've realised that does really limit